Greetings, Gremlins, and welcome back to Thedas. We're here playing more Dragon Age Origins. So let's do that. We're currently in Lothering. The king, or not the king, the king's dead. Loghain has declared that the wardens did it. We chased away some bandits outside of camp. We talked to this guy and some other guys, and they told us that the Earl at Redcliffe is mysteriously sick, which is not great news for us because he's like the one dude we could go to for help against Loghain. So now it's time to walk around, read all the lore, pick up all the stuff, probably solve all the problems that they're having in this town. You know, hero stuff.
And when the Maker spoke, chant of light scattered in the darkness, the word despair, fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows come.
Ooh. Bronze symbol of Andraste. That seems like it should be given to someone who's, you know, kind of devout.
Four corners of the world. Let it rise at last
into
to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the Son of Light make...
Excuse me, let me just read this book about the First Blight. I think that's all we need to do here. For now, I should make a habit of starting off by checking my journal. See what quests we have active and stuff. We already helped a guy who was spouting doom and gloom. Arrived at Lothering and may rest and resupply here. Past the village lies the Imperial Highway, the road that runs through all of Ferelden. The highway will take you to the various places you need to go. Redcliffe, the Brazilian Forest, the Circle of Magi's Tower, and the Dwarven city of Orzammar. Excellent. We were going to see the Arl first, and we should probably still do that. But in the meantime, there's helpless citizens and wooded crates. Oh right, and I said there's quests on here. Bandits everywhere. Oh, I did that one already. 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. Why doesn't it look like that? That shouldn't look like that. The merchant. We talked into not scalping people.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something? Alright.
I am indeed.
Don't buy everything up.
No, actually I want to sell you all my crap. Oh god! Dragon Age crashed! That hasn't happened before.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something? Alright. Just don't buy everything up.
Okay. I am gonna use injury kits because we are injured. I can make treats for my dog. Why are you flashing? I don't like that you're cycling through textures like that. Stop it. Okay, that's the way we came in. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Sure. Gotta
Blessed
ignore all
are
that.
the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Okay.
I'm cold. I don't like this. Have you seen my mother?
But that depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
I don't think she's coming, child.
Why not? Why would she leave me here?
I don't think she meant to leave you.
But she must be coming.
Come with me. I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Go to the chantry, child. Someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, are you really an elf?
Yes, why do you ask?
Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Well, your father is racist.
I have a wonder,
Oh boy.
Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Dog. Whoa, dog, what's wrong with you? Just gonna leave that there. I have this set up differently so I can like read everything on
the new
screen.
regent. Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with the king's death.
But I thought Darkspawn killed the king. That doesn't make any sense.
It's probably political nonsense. We'll be lucky if they don't burn down the entire country fighting over the throne.
So how is it that Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time that those Grey Wardens.
You have an exclamation point over your head.
Of course.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
Sorry, I can't make traps.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry. Gotta steal from your chest. Sorry.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
Now that I can help with.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Miriam's note. Read it. Elf fruit, lesser health poultices. I have some. Oh, I've got 10. You can, like, have these. Wait, let me be the dog. I gotta put dog crunchies on here. Oh, these are for injuries. Boo.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need
This
them.
will
Here you
help
go.
many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Chickens!
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey, hey, hey now! There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
Good doggy. Chicken, 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 chicken. Pile of filth, chicken.
Did you see the...
Well, look what we have here.
Oh boy.
I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Low gains, men.
Uh-oh.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble.
I'm a nun.
These are
I
no
have a
doubt
sword.
simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Loghain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill the sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right.
That's a
make
bit
this
of a
quick.
desperate look, don't you think? Alright, you're the commander, so I'm gonna focus on you. Shit, I have a bow out. Let's stun you first. Then kick you in the nuts. Get away from him! Gotcha. Ha ha ha. I love how their arms flail.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Kalen, Loghain did.
I was there. The Tern pulled us out of a trap.
The Tern left the king to die.
Wardens led the king to his death. The turd could do nothing.
Take a message to Logan.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him right away. Now, thank you.
Goodbye.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
I appreciate what you tried to do.
I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
Why is everybody's clothes freaking out? What does that mean?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate.
I'm Uthanera. Pleasure.
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Sorry, what? Why so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
Oh, great. Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
I need more than prayers, I'm afraid.
I can fight. I can do more than fight. As I said, I was not always a lay sister. I put aside that life when I came here. But now, if it is the Maker's will, I will take it up again. Gladly. Please let me help you.
Very well. I will not turn away help when it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother
I have this bad habit
Thank
in
you.
games where
I appreciate
collect
being
everything,
given
pick
this
everything
chance.
up. That includes
I will
companions.
not let you down.
But I'm a rogue, so I don't really need you in the party. Unless you're better at opening boxes than I am. Right then. Everyone's all quiet now.
What do you wish of me?
I wasn't trying to click on him.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Is there something I can do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
How can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
Sure, I'll take a look.
When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Uh-huh. Kuna Matata to you too. This is the kitchen. Hello. Don't mind me. Just taking stuff. Scusi, scusi.
To hear about food, take it up with that bleeding runt by the
Why is this happening?
I've got other gear to sell.
Don't worry about him, I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you got.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison?
Well. I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
Let's see what I can do.
Thanks.
Ah!
I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Three flasks of venom. I think I might have that already. I have one of venom. Venom. Need some toxin extract.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Don't think you have some. Well, we'll look around for some toxin extract. Hey, how's it going?
Yes. Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
Accuse me of thievery.
Oh boy.
I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
Shocking.
And yea, did the timeline split as we rescued the large man and fought many bandits and fought some darkspawn and saved a dwarven merchant and his son. But then did we fall? And then the game crashed. Oh, cool. Game error. Yep. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna call it here for tonight and figure out what the fuck is going on with this game. So thanks for watching. I know what buttons do. Greetings, Gremlins. I'm using the VRDL 2 mini avatar today. Why is that game so big? Let's fix this. But yeah, I am hunched in front of a fan in the dark because it's hot, it's humid, and gross, and I want none of it. So having lights on and shit for face tracking is just not something I'm interested in. So we're just gonna do it this way. Okay. So, I installed a mod to help the UI be bigger in the game. Okay, that scared me for a second. I did a quick new game to check the UI stuff, and I thought it overwrote my other game for a second. Okay. It's just me and my Mountain Dew and this fan. So, last time we were running around Lothering. We gained 2 new companions. We found a nun in the tavern who knows how to fight, who says that the god gave her visions to come help us. So we're like, okay, sure. And also we found a large man in a cage who murdered some guys. And we got the nun lady, I was gonna say the nun lord, the queen of the nuns, to release him to our custody. So now we have a large man with a large sword, as well as a dog, and a witch of the wilds, and our fellow Grey Warden, who is also kind of a puppy, Alistair. Also, some of the textures were loading weirdly, and then the game crashed. Wait, why are we here? No. That's not how the story happened. Oh, that was the autosave. Oof, that was before this. Okay, actually this is kind of fine, because I was gonna just, like, not... I was gonna tape on last week's recording to this week's recording. 458... Yeah, because I saved it right before we talked to him. Well, this is what we got to work with, so... Okay. Cool, all that bandit fighting didn't happen. Wow, a large man in a cave. Cage. Hello.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
Why would I say... See, okay, so in the other games, they gave Kunari horns, which would make more sense to say, what are you? But he's just like a large dude here, and I feel like saying, what are you, is super rude. You're a prisoner? Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Kunari?
If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
That guy wants to kill us.
I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
What did you do to end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Who did you murder?
People of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I'm responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
If you feel guilty about the murder, why did you do it?
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
How long have you been there?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
That's a long time to live without food or water.
Compared to your kind, maybe.
Hey. Capturing you must have been difficult.
There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
You didn't resist capture?
I waited for several days until the knights arrived.
Why?
Because I wished to.
Well, yeah, but like, why? What an odd thing to do.
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
Aren't you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
There are other ways to redeem yourself.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
You could help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Freshly minted. Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Sten, please. Would the Reverend Mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Also, I'm sorry if my mic is picking up the fan noise, but I'm not turning it off. Well, let's go talk to the Reverend Mother. Right, he wants poisonous traps. I need to make venom. And there's 3 bandit groups. Who killed me last time? But that kill doesn't count anymore. Haha. Okay. Let's go talk about that. And let's see what poisons I need. Toxin extract. Right. The spiders over there I think have some. Alright, so we'll get this all sorted out.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Children, please. Also, I did see a mod to make the dog like a 5th member, so it doesn't take up a party slot. Kind of tempted to install that one. No, not a pool noodle. Noodly appendages. Hey, how's it going?
Yes. What can I do for you now?
Give me the large man. I want to talk about Sten, the Canary you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Well, I wanted to murder the Darkspawn, so... I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him?
If not, I will kill him. Problem solved.
Then, perhaps it would be for the best.
I feel like intimidation is not really in line.
Take the key to the Canary's cage and take him away.
Elf man.
I pray this is the right path for all our sakes.
Too nice to be intimidating. Now my mage playthrough. Mages when I play a mage, the keyword is power hungry, so they're all arrogant assholes. But I'm merely a rogue, just a nice boy from the forest who likes stabbing things with poisons.
Have a care where your eyes linger, Alistair.
Yes, well don't worry. It's not what you think.
I see.
I was looking at your nose.
And what is it about my nose that captivates you so?
I was just thinking that it looks exactly like your mother's.
I hate you so much.
What?
Never mind.
Don't make me turn this party around.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Very well, I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I
My
will follow you
telekinetic
into
door
battle.
powers.
In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
And what if I don't lead to your atonement?
Then I will find it myself. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Sure. Now, if I recall correctly, I don't have armor for him right now. So, gonna stick with these guys until we pick up some chainmail or something. Alright, so there's some farmers over there who want to kill us. There's some bandits over there who want to kill us. There's some bandits over there who want to kill us. There's some bandits on the other side of that hill that want to kill us, but they're quest bandits. And also there's spiders over there, which I need toxins from to make some venom. Venom. Alright, how's everybody decked out? Y'all got stuff? Just check all this real quick. And we will travel in a pack and deal with everything as it comes. As you can see, the UI mod does not really increase this stuff, but that's okay because that's not the stuff I was having trouble reading. Oh, got some bandits over there. Oh, let's go check them out.
As you say.
Now we get our hands dirty. Let us end this quickly.
Alright, y'all are handled. We got 2.
Is that it? You have forced my hand.
Wipe them out.
Woo!
Tear them apart. Run while you can.
Yeah, get him, Dougie. Alright. Much better than the last time this happened in a parallel universe. Yeah. Alright, let's go fight these farmers. Hello.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden.
Yeah.
I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies.
Well, there's gonna be a lot less bellies if you attack me. Wow, that's a good yell. What do you even have? You have lightning. Lightning attack. Hexes. Fun stuff. Yeah, doggy. Yeah. Poor farmers. Porto. Right, I'm not going up there yet. Because that's to leave the village. And to meet some characters that I don't want to meet quite yet. Oh, they saw me all the way over here. Oh, stun me! Rude. Ah! Morgan. Oh. Alright.
You will not win!
Chicken in the nuts! You guys have these. Nice job, everyone. You're still alive. I'm impressed.
It will be done.
Grab those plants. Pick some flowers. Right, landmark tree. Which, if the dog interacts and pees on, gives him a buff for the area. Good doggy. No, the plant. That. Alright, let's kill some spiders. Ah! Where's Morgan?
Very well.
Uh-oh. Oh no, the textures are going weird again. Had that covered?
Of course.
Yay, toxin extracts. Is there a way to like pick up everything in the area or something? Or am I thinking of more modern games? Alright, so let's make some venom. I think I had one in my inventory already. We need 3. We have 3! So I'm gonna make this other vial to make some deathroot extract. Which I should be putting on my weapons, but I keep forgetting. Acidic coating, sure. That'll be fun. Alright, let's fight a bandit boss. Boop! Oh, might be too far away. Morgan! one more guy over there. Coming to get you.
Wipe them out.
Coming to get you.
You wanna die, don't you?
Oh, look at the camp. Helm.
Very well.
Longbow. Woo! Yeah, he's got the heavy chainmail. And a Canary thinking cap. Alright, well, all this is going to Sten, I guess. Okay, so that's 3 bandit groups down. I made some venom. That's dude in the... what's the word? Tavern. Let's go deliver that. What? Quest over there.
I've got a cousin in the Templars. He says the mages in the tower out on Lake Callanhad are all turning into demons.
Oh, that's not good.
They always say that, though.
We need them.
Well, this time it's true. They're not sure what to do about it yet, he says.
What's to do? I thought you killed them.
Easier said than done. The mages pick a fine time to go turning into demons, I tell you.
Thank you, random local gossip. Oh, is
Any luck
you?
with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I have what you asked for.
Splendid!
No, stop that.
Those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
We're going to pretend that's not happening. And I'm going to save my game.
Should go out to the dwarves.
Saving over loading.
Spawn, I bet. Living underground, that's the way to go.
Don't live underground, they put you closer to the dark spawn.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to
Good
ask?
dog.
No, you really don't.
Also, sorry, no cat cam. It's too hot. She was hiding.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee.
Last
for
night
thou hast done
from
his
thunderstorms.
work this day.
I think she's out and about, but she's not really interested in hanging out over here today. Alright, we did that. Bears attack. One sovereign. Alright, kill a bear. Oh boy. Red hair, fond of a green cloak. It's across from the wilds, please return her body or the effects on her remains. Sure, if we find that. Also, let's go fight a bear. Blight infected bears. It's the magic banter bridge. Oh, not this time. Are there bears instead of bandits out here now? My dog's got +4 against beasts. Oh gosh. Oh, those are wolves.
Cross me and you shall pay!
a lot of wolves. That is a lot of wolves. Thank you, Donkey. What a good doggy. That's a lot of wolves!
Very well.
That wolf knows magic. Well, found your mom. Where be bears? There be bears.
Now you die. So shall it be.
Oh no. This texture's not good. Ah! That one was a naked person. Well, I don't know what's causing the textures to flash, because it wasn't doing that. Oh, he's moving. Okay. Go get rewards and then we can head out of town. Hello.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, and the stars stood still. All was silent.
Give me my money. Ooh, level up. For Alistair. One more decks, because I like even numbers. Make you a strong boy. Alright. Use weapon and shields. 25 strength. Level 9. Taunt. Taunt or shield defense? Balance. Passive stuff's good. I don't have a level up 2, do I? No. Alright. Turn that in. Got our stuff, I think. Yes. Let's exit the town. We've got demon mages to save. We have Arl of Redcliffe is Arleman of Redcliffe has apparently been poisoned or something. They're looking for a religious relic to try and cure that, but no one knows where that shit is. So we're probably gonna have to do everything ourselves. Hello.
Help us!
Oh, hello. Some dwarves in distress.
Yes.
Oh, that's okay. That's my health bar. We're just going down. Oh. Yeah, get him! Oh, is the battle music super stupid loud again?
Very well.
Still trying to figure out the best way to deal with that. I think it might actually be to— oh, a letter.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal.
Hello,
Say
Sandal.
Hello.
Sandal's a very
Road's been
good boy.
mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Sandal's a good lad. Alright, let's head out.
It will be done.
Wait. Yes, I think it saves on the map. Yes, let's GTFO. Huh. That appears to be some sort of arch fiend.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon? Is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Welcome to camp. All our party members are here. Oh, and what's this? Those two dwarves we saw.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fedek at your service once again. I saw your camp and remembered the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
You're free to say, just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Enchantment.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor. though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
I want something enchanted.
Enchantment!
He's very excited about his work. Oathkeeper. I think Alistair's carrying this right now. Ooh, I have a lightning rune. Armor penetration, turn to healing effects received. And does some lightning damage. Heck yeah. Also, what else are you selling?
Anything I can do for you, please, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Like the little shop bell sound. It's like, hey, this is a merchant. Oh, yeah. Oh, backpack, yes. Alright, well. Oh wait, actually, we have people to equip now. Stan, I have this large sword for you.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife?
Cheese knives are very useful.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Hold on to those. Right. Let's go talk to everybody. Oh, look at this campsite. Oh, there's 3 of them, and Morgan is over here. A nice little house herself, though. It's really cool. Hi, Morgan.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Did you grow up in the Kakari Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You could probe me anytime. No, I'm not saying that. I'm curious. What's wrong with that?
Any number of cats could inform you of the answer to that question.
The satisfaction brought them back.
Have it your way. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
But you kept going back to the wilds?
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe 2 things about a woman. 1, that she is weak, and 2, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple
Is it
greeting?
any wonder Morgan was my favorite character in the first playthrough? I have no idea. I'm not human.
Do not speak to me of trivialities. Your culture is not so entirely different. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes, how to eat at a table, how to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, I'm glad it worked out this way at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat in the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Ho 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 ho. Morgan approves! Hi, Sten.
Why are we stopping?
Oh, this is so dark. This is too dark on stream. Oh, you know, that's right, I lightened it on stream. You can actually see what's going on. We're working together. I think I should get to know you.
There are Darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I need to know if I can trust you at my back.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
I don't think so. I might also make an argument that Sandal the enchantment dwarf over there is also autistic. You said you were in the army.
I am.
Yeah, I know, right? This is why Morgan is one of my purple witch role models. What made you decide to become a soldier?
Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresod. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did.
Why would the Kunari send soldiers here?
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world.
Doesn't that make your view of things a little skewed?
Compared to what?
Well, good question.
What does anyone truly know of the world? The world changes. We change. The Antam observe what we can, just as you do. There is no point to this. We are keeping the Darkspawn waiting.
True. Let's go.
As you wish.
Stan approves! Also, a reminder, as part of the no backseating, I have played this a bajillion times before. I know the quote-unquote optimal conversation tree routes to get, you know, maximum approval and shit, but, I'm driving. We ain't doing that.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
You dreamed of the blight?
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
The blight is the Maker's punishment. Will you defy him?
I don't know. He made this world. He could destroy it. But there is so much worth saving. You're such a pessimist.
Oh, damn it. Liliana disappears. Just asking. Hey, Alistair.
What do you need?
Your sword's lightning. Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
Yeah, but he was a cool dad guy with a ponytail. It doesn't mean I don't mourn his loss.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
No harm done, Alistair.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
He saved your life by sending you to the tower.
Yes. I know. I think he came from High Ever. Or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. The Dailies don't practice cremation, do they? How do your people honor your dead?
We bury them and plant a tree over their remains.
That sounds quite beautiful. Life springing from death. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Maybe I'll go to Highever with you when you go.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Alistair, you big softy. Hey, doggo!
Oh, why, you little...
What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
It's just a warning. You could have taken a hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
The dog starts at 100 approval rating and just stays there the entire time, so... It's funny because there are still gifts you can give the dog to up approval, even though technically there's no reason to. But I do it anyway because I like giving the dog presents. Which was the way out of here? That way. Alright, everyone. Okay. Where are we going next? That bow is huge. That man is huge. I think we probably... Our plan was to go to Redcliffe first and see what's going on with Arl Eamon. So we'll take Alistair for that. And... she's not good at the social stuff. He's not good at the social stuff. Let's bring Liliana. And a dog. Right. Find elves. Prospect Mountains to dwarves. The mages are the Circle Tower like Callan had. And Denerim is the capital. Where what's his face is. Alright, let's go Redcliffe first.
Look, Can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I, should probably have told you earlier.
What's on your mind?
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Al Eamon exactly?
I think you said he raised you.
I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Al Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek.
Gasp!
Which made Kaelin my half-brother.
Oh, that's why you have the same face. So, you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard.
Ha! Yes, I guess it does it, that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Does Loghain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. Al Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
What an awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence. I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
You were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well-loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
That's not really what you think, is it?
No, I suppose not. I don't feel very lucky at all, to be honest.
Lightning Sword! Alright. Welcome to Redcliffe. Grabbing some plants. Man on a bridge. Set up tactics for Liliana. Let's do that. Stealing. Alright, yeah, you can access it. Okay.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
I've heard Al Eamon is sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Great.
With no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Sure.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
You don't believe Loghain's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arleman.
Of course we'll help.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I want to discuss the situation with you.
Of course.
You have some of Arlemon's knights here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Their search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Why are you in the chantry with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Do you need more men in here with you?
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
What exactly are these things that attack the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries. All I know is these things don't fall easily. You hack them to pieces and still they come.
So what happens after this battle is over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
I should get back to work.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Alright, Alistair and Liliana approve. Tegan.
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who
Mother
exists
Hannah.
in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return.
They're gone.
Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter,
Gone on a
sacrificed to the
long
holy
trip.
flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
Your parents would want that. We need you here to protect the rest of us.
I'm scared, Mother. When are
Very
the
well.
bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be
Oh,
alright.
about demonic possession.
Where's Father?
That's B for me.
I already told you.
Hello, Jetta.
These are terrible times. Just we must stay here and be brave.
I guess so.
Good day.
Good day.
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to
Hello,
hear you?
Caitlin.
Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Yes, Christ, quieter. Are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off, do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone. I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Don't worry, I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find
This
him.
dog is almost as
Night
tall
is
as my
coming.
shoulder. I
The
love
monsters
it.
will return and we sit
Big
here
dog,
and
big
wait for them.
We have no choice. We must pray.
Alright. Got some people out here.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you?
Stop that.
I heard they all died with the king.
You heard wrong.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
You seem rather calm, considering.
My men are certain enough as it is that they'll die tonight. They don't need me quivering in my boots. My death will come soon enough. It don't need me hurrying it along. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Why does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
As you say.
Woo! I leveled up. I could specialize. I think I want to go with assassin. Liliana's a bard. Oh, but ranger. I can summon a bear! Okay, let's take Deadly Strike.
Go away. Curse you! Leave me in peace! You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Is this Owen the blacksmith? I need to speak with you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I'd prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in?
All right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Trouble? Me?
Make his breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
My name is Uthanara, a Grey Warden helping Ban Tegan.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door. Can't say I expected that. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted?
The
Or is there
textures on
something in
certain
particular
things have
you
been,
wanted?
cycling? The bears were doing it too. What do you know about what's going on?
You mean why are these creatures attacking the village? Obviously something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Arlessa was up to something, hiding things from her husband. I told Velena she was imagining things. But maybe the Arlessa was involved in something. Blood magic, maybe.
That's blood magic. What else did your daughter say?
She thought the Arlessa was having an affair with some tutor she hired for the boy, Connor. I never listened much to her talk about it, though I wish now I had. It doesn't matter anyway. She's lost to me, and I can't do anything about her warnings now.
What do you know about the Arlessa?
Only that she's an Orlesian girl from beyond the Western Mountains. Far too young for our Arl. That's what I say. And too proud and headstrong from the sounds of it.
You think the Arlessa made Arlene sick?
I'd never make such accusations. But maybe, if she was using foul magic, then maybe she just did at that.
Have you told anyone about this?
Of course not. And who would I tell? And what good would it do now, eh? I just wish I'd paid more heed to my girl.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Why have you locked yourself in the smithy?
My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Or you could work to help save her.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night.
Sir!
Or are you going to save us?
I intend to try.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
What about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either. I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise you, I'll find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least. Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron.
It's like he's in a hazmat suit.
Maybe at the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Oh, he's fine. Oh, he's not fine. Oh, he's fine. Oh, he's not fine. He's fine. Not fine? Fine. Man, that's so weird. Where's that one? Anyway. Anything in here I can pick up? Oh, great.
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it. I don't think there's anything you'll need in there, but it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up.
Couldn't the militia use this?
Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old, anyhow. Yeah, let me open it for you. I have the key.
Axe, dagger, leather gloves, studded leather boots, leather armor, small shield. Sure. I think Liliana can use some of those. Yeah, let's give you some leather armor as well. Some... Oh, you have boots. Oh. Alrighty. I do have a thing. I'm gonna give this to Alistair because it's the same as the thing as memento of his mother. And then he will like me a lot. Well, I'll do it at the campfire because I think there's like a mini cutscene for this for the special gifts.
Yes?
Oops. Nothing, never mind.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle.
We're not only ready, Murdoch, we're going to win. Oh, I still need to speak to Sir.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Thank you. Oh no, Liliana caught it too! Is that just weird lighting? Well, I'm gonna save here just in case. New save in Redcliffe. Doors. Cool little dock town. Liliana!
Do you really know what's going on here? The Blight, the Civil War? I really wonder how much of it you understand.
He wags his tail happily.
We're all special, big parts to play. Even you, especially you in some ways. You are the Mabari. You guard one of the most important people... What?
excited about our game.
You want to play? But I'm talking. Why doesn't anyone want to hear me talk?
The secret is Alistair is also a puppy. Oh my. Liliana has entered the void. Well, I don't really care what you wear. As long as you can still fight good. Alright, let's go talk to the knights and see what they have set up. Doop -de doop -de doo up the hill. Oh, up, up. 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 Oh, tap. Interesting. Hello. How's it going? Eat.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yeah?
That's his voice too! What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
Who are you anyway?
Name's Lloyd. We don't get many elves out here. You're a runaway from the city.
A runaway? I couldn't just be a traveler?
No, I suppose you could. Never thought about it, really. Something else I can get for you?
Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Are you still open?
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale.
What do you know about what's happening here?
Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Then be a coward if that's what you want.
Well, yes. I suppose that is what I want.
Oh, shit.
Right then.
Not looking for company.
Alright. Strange seeing a fellow elf here.
We have nothing in common. You're Dalish.
Oh, yeah, one of them. Still both elves, aren't we?
I'm not here to talk.
There's something about this man's demeanor. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you do, don't you? I know spy when I see one.
That's because she
Look,
used to be
just
one.
because you're an elf doesn't mean we should be friends. I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone.
I'm not going anywhere. Start talking.
About what? Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
This will be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding.
But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they? Who hired you to do this?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
What are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
So you know how this happened? Tell me now.
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
Fine, go. I don't want to see you again.
Maker bless you. Bless you.
Fuck the Maker. It's my mercy. Alright, well. Let's go get that chest that's on the roof over here. That doesn't connect. See? No. Gonna go around. Nope. Fuck do I get up there? There's stuff up there and I want it. Ah, here we go. Follow the path, Joe. Don't gotta make this more difficult for yourself. Self poultice?
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Yeah, I'll give it a try. Ah, your skill's too low too. Nice try. Alright, let's go check in with the knights up by the windmill.
I have been setting down in ink the tales of our exploits, and I have been thinking about ways to describe you. You are unlike any animal I have ever met. Almost human in your intelligence and understanding. So, let me see. You are loyal, yes? That one is obvious. Very, very clever. This is also obvious. You are terrifying when you have to be, but gentle and sweet as a dove at other times. And you are also playful. Sometimes gluttonous. No? What is all this begging for food scraps then? Well, alright. You're not gluttonous. You're just a lover of fine foods. How's that?
Everybody loves the dog. Hello, everyone.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
Call me Grey Warden, for that's what I am.
Grey Warden it is then, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with a Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
I have some questions for you.
Ask me whatever you wish.
You mentioned, tell me about the quest for the sacred urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
So the knights left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there, or were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Just what was the Jarl sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish. As you wish.
Alright, I think that's all I need to do to help. Oh no, I was gonna go talk to...
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Talk to the Reverend Mother. To get some...
Oh, it's sort of like coming home again, but with more undead.
Castle. Get some holy protection. Ooh, flower.
No.
Andraste's grace.
Holy still, as it has been for days. An unnatural stillness, as though there is naught in there but death.
Say no more. The Arl live.
Oh, I think that's the... No? Oh, I thought that was the thing to pee on for this area. Back to the chantry to talk to the nuns.
No, we
Excuse me,
don't
pardon
have
me,
the
don't
men
ever
we
walk
need.
across the archery
And their
range.
numbers just keep growing each night.
Reverend Mother.
You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
I cannot stand by while monsters attack the helpless.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be
We
for you
wanna turn
all.
it down.
Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Well, you're not praying hard enough then. What do you mean?
Sapath believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if they think it helps them...
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sapath that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
There's another door over here. Plant.
As you say.
It's a lovely little lake. Lake Calenhad, no swimming. An iron ring. Alright. Oh, I just remembered where her brother is. Check these houses, make sure there's nobody in here.
Very well.
Shopping list. Lamp oil in these barrels.
As you say.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Liliana, I don't think you're higher than I am right now. Oh. Oh, right. I think I can tell the mayor about that oil and then they use it to set things on fire. The door is locked. It looks as if it has been recently repaired. Lockpicking, pick the lock on the door. Oh, I failed. Hello? Knock on it. Break open the lock.
Wonderful.
Oh, hello.
Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
We'll go where we like, unless you'd like to stop us. No. I apologize, didn't mean any harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwight. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
What are you doing shut up in here?
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
You should be out there helping defend the village.
Why? When did this town ever rush to my rescue?
You're a coward.
You look more than competent. With you out there, they don't really need me, do they?
Either die out there or here right now. No, I don't want to. Your chances are better out there than in here.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Can't I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
Putting a good word for you with the Bantegan or the Arl.
And what good would that do me? The Arl's probably dead. I couldn't care less what Tegan thinks of me. What else you got?
Oh, fine. How about I pay you?
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers.
I won't go any higher than 50.
Do I look like an elf? I'm not that cheap. It's 100, or it's no deal.
Fine, I'll pay it.
You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
I don't even have any goodies in here. Let's see. I did that one. I did that one. This one. Hello? Is someone in there?
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Bevan? Is that you?
How do you know my name?
I'm Caitlin's friend.
Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Why do you hate the Chantry so much?
Everybody's scared. But they tell me I shouldn't be scared. And they tell me I shouldn't be sad that Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
From in there?
No. I just heard you coming and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now. Alright, I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
Your sister's looking for you, you know.
I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
Go back to your sister then, she's worried sick.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Alright, I gotta do that first. Okay. No, out of the way. Alright, let's go check in with them at the Chantry, and then we'll go up and tell them we're ready to fight. Oh wait, no, I want to tell the mayor about the oil I found.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
How is morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I have some questions.
Oh? Ask away. I have a good feeling about tonight.
And well he should. Because you're a good-for-nothing liar.
Check on Caitlin and Bevan, and then we'll bring the ambulance to Sir Perth. And then I guess next stream we'll start with a big-ass battle.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
I'll take a kiss from a pretty girl. No. Just stay safe, both of you.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
No, Running around all over town. Doing everything for everyone. Another house. Hello? Person? I do have toys in here.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Nothing. For
Very
now,
well.
I guess. I don't have a quest that pertains to you, I suppose. But I will take some lore XP and open this chest. Can't!
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
Oh, here you go. Have you considered using the oil in the village store?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters aflame.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
You said you wanted holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Mother Hannah has some holy amulets. Would these do?
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
You think it would actually help?
Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for? I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid. Ask me whatever you wish. As you wish.
What is your status?
I distributed Mother Hannah's amulets to the other knights. It is encouraging to think the Maker watches over us in our hour of need. We retrieved more oil from the village store. It is ready to use as our first line of defense, as you suggested. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Maker watch over you.
Alright, I'm gonna save it here. Oh, wait, who's leveling up? The dog is leveling up! I mean, I'll just load him up on strength, right? Gonna save here. And then next time, we'll fight with the town to defend itself from a zombie horde that's coming from the castle every night. And then hopefully we can find out what's going on in the castle. And then we might be able to get some help from Arleman with the big problem of Loghain taking over the throne. So that's all for today. The VOD for this will go up on YouTube. Join us next week for more. Join us Friday for Deep Rock. Join us Monday for a new point-and-click adventure game. I'm playing Chicken Police, Painted Red, which is a noir with animal men creatures. Basically people with animal heads. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.